Okay, you guys, welcome to Intuitive-da-MoonGoddess channel. Today I'm gonna be using quite a few decks. One for sure would be my astrology deck, and then the other would be the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Um, and if you have saw in my previous videos, you would know that this is one of my favorite decks. It's okay. The astrology dice, and for this reading as well, I'm gonna use one more other deck. One of the oracle decks. I'm not sure which one. So today I just kind of want to touch bases on. I guess where I'm getting at with this is the unexpected or the unknown. Um, for today's reading, I think that'll go perfect. For today's reading, considering the outcome that happened yesterday. With yesterday's reading. So yeah, let me pull up and see what's happening here. Okay, so we have the number 8. We have Virgo and Uranus. So Uranus, Virgo, and the number 8, 5, and 4. And then Virgo, Leo, and Sagittarius. Then Uranus, Neptune, and the last one is Pluto. So it says Uranus pertaining to expansion of the known, innovative course of action, protest and reform, challenging institutions or constructs. And then Neptune says pertaining to the shadows of the mind, intuitive forces not of this world. Pluto pertaining to death and rebirth, out with the old and in with the new, the end of an era, transformation, evolution. Okay. Then here it says Virgo taking on too much isolation, overly rational, anxious, focusing too much on details, overly organized, overwhelmed. Then for the 8, 5, and 4, the number 8 says represents birth, life and death cycles, transformation, end of an era. Can relate to debt collection, taxes, hardships, or generational wealth. I kind of think that this goes perfect with the Pluto. With the Pluto that's being showed here on the left side of the tarot facing me. I mean astrology dice facing myself. And then as for 5 and 4, it represents parental forces, domestic situations, and ending home life. 5 represents womanhood, feminine cycles, pregnancy, or hobbies, creative disciplines, or fun activities. So this could be you just going through a rebirth or giving birth to a new idea or a new situation. This could take place today, tomorrow, in the next couple of days. Or within the next week or so. So just keep in mind that what you're going through right now is just the beginning, the ending of a new cycle. For those of you that are going through a pregnancy at the time, just know that it's just for a short period of time. Although we carry babies for 9 months, this don't necessarily have to be a pregnancy. This could be 9 months of a situation that you are in coming to a close, or you're giving birth to a new idea or a new challenge so that you can progress in whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, and for Virgo, it says taking on too much isolation, overly rational, anxious, focusing too much on details, overly organized, overwhelmed. Yo, this is crazy. because give me 1 second. Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Or was it the number 8? I know something else that overwhelmed in it too. Okay, Virgo, Leo says bold, strong emotions, perseverance, taking the lead, craving the spotlight, feeling overlooked, and Sagittarius. In search of the truth, dauntless, positivity, seeking calmness, longing for adventure. So, like I said, yeah, this could be you doing something new, changing up things in the moment, for the moment that you are in. You could be seeking out a new house, new job. Overall, just new relationships and partnerships as well. In this moment, you could also feel overwhelmed because it's not taking off as fast as you would like, um, or you just feel stuck because that you're not getting the necessary recognition that you know that you deserve. Yeah, I keep hearing the word pointless, and I'm not sure what they get on with that. Let me clarify that real quick. And that could mean anything. It could be pointless to cry about it. It's pointless to talk about it. That goes for the saying, don't cry over spilled milk. Um, there's no point of crying over spilled milk. Why the word pointless? Because of the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. So whatever it is that got you in the got you feeling overwhelmed, and that's what I kind of get with the word pointless, as it stated that the feeling of being overwhelmed, um, that it's pointless to be in that energy, like because you thought of this, you came up with this, and now it's just time to implement the change that you wish to see. And with the Seven of Swords, you also have the Eight of Swords, meaning that this for me is like rebirth, new beginnings and rebirth. So you are on the right path with justice here. Yeah, and I love the illustration of these cards. Like, I don't know why. I'm just so attracted to these cards. So it's not my favorite deck, but it is one of my favorite decks so far. Okay, so I was just about to put my question out. My question was, what is surrounding this energy? And then the popped out was the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. And for me, that looks like a little target. So, um, that this rebirth that you are going through, it is going to bring in some fruition. So all you have to do is just keep up with managing yourself, keep up with your prayers, your meditation, your cleanses, um, and listen to your intuitive spirit, because it's always going to guide you in the right direction. That's kind of what I get from this card. Like, and it's also telling you to be mindful, to be mindful that you are putting out the good in the world so that can be returned back to you. And with the Five of Swords, that just I just feel like that you just have that one more, like that one more to go, that one more time to get it right, that one more chance to hit your target. with the Ace of Pentacles. So giving up is definitely not an option. I'm going to reverse those. So our next two cards is the Four of Swords, and then we have the Daughter of Swords. And even so, still, that is still 5 swords. And again, we know that 5 is about change, or rapid change, is what most people like to call it. And as I like to say, freedom. Because without change, how could you have freedom? How could you feel free? How could you be free? So this is you escaping the situation that you are in, or the thought patterns, so you can gain this rebirth and to put it out into the world, whatever it is that you are needing to put out, so that you can call in and bring in those dynamics. And that's what I get with 8, 5, and 4, which is 8. That's 12, 17. 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 17. And with that, 1 plus 7 do equals 8. And what, again, you know, that's just so all things can flow in the way that they should go. Or, you know, this is infinite power, as the 17 is represented here by the star card. This is a different deck, but I wanted to go and be sure and find it. So your light is shining, and that's kind of what, or your intuitive spirit is opening up, with the third eye being open, that is represented by this gold coin, or your third eye. I mean, take it how it resonates. Ooh. Okay. We got quite a few cards this time. And I didn't even get started good. Y'all know I'm going to say my next question was, why was this Virgo, Leo, and Sagittarius dynamic out here? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo, Sagittarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising. Or this could be a partnership that you are calling in, or some people that is already in your circle. Take it how it resonates. But at this moment, with Sagittarius also being present, I feel like that with the moon, you are searching for the truth, to remove the darkness. And the moon card is out here. And I didn't even pay attention to this, and I just said to remove the darkness, or searching to remove the darkness. That's crazy. This is also, from what I'm seeing here, like we have father and mother wounds out here as well. So these could be, father and mother of wands. So that makes, even with the Ace of Wands, that makes 3 wands out here that is present at the time. And what I understand about this mother of wands is that she's always in this protective state. Like, she's protecting her babies, she's protecting her new beginning, she's protecting her birth from whatever it is that's keeping her bound. And even with the Ace of Wands, this is divine order, or the ultimate protection. Like, they can try to come in and stump your growth, but they're not going to get far. Because at the end of the day, we have to go through our physical selves, right? Our spiritual selves, and then we have to travel through the divine in order to reach our next goals to elevate our lives. Or even the people that come against us has to go through even the divine, because you are divinely protected. That's protection over your life. And like, again, I'm not big on religion, but however, I do have belief and faith in God. Y'all may say there is no God, but for me, there is. And at the end of the day, when the when the human world fails, there is always the spiritual realm that is there to protect us, whether that be the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, the divine, whatever it is that you call upon to give you this divine protection. And last, we have the Three of Pentacles. And with this, and speaking of the divine protection, this gives me that what they call it through ceremonial marriage. It's called let me go look it up. It's called something. Okay, so they called it the hand fasting ceremonial night. But I know it's called something else. Okay, so, or I wonder if it's called the, okay, cord of three strings, also known as the God's knot. So yeah, well, I'm sorry it took so long for me to get to that, but I wanted to be sure and try to get some dialect out here regarding it. So it's called the cord of three strings, or the God's knot. So that is a bridal ceremonial night, and meaning that just because we tie a cord to ourselves and the outside world, or our spiritual selves, or whatever the case may be, is that you can easily cut a one strand, but with that three strand, or the two, but with that three, it's a little bit tougher, because it's a connection with God, with the Most High, or the divine, or the spirit, or God's goddesses, whatever it is that you worship in, because I don't know, because again, I'm not too religious, but I do have a faith, and my faith is in God, in which I depict the Bible from my own understanding, so that may not go for everybody. So as is and so below. Although this is the Six of Cups, it is in reverse. And as it's showing like it's inflamed or bare, to say the least. But even so, with these cups also in reverse, that just means right now that pouring into yourself has to be an option to give yourself life, because these are the roots. And if you turn this up upright, these are actually the roots, but in the downright position, it also look like roots down here as well, despite it actually being the tree. So how can you pour into something that you don't have? So you got to remember to give that life, or give that to water yourself, or to bring yourself into fruition, so that you can provide for other people or other things within your life. Also, despite the mother of wands here protecting her eggs, you also have the father of wands. So sometimes you got to release that. I wanted to say that mother intuition, or that your feminine self, that want to protect yourself also all the time, 24/7, and put yourself in this father of wands energy, because that's masculinity. And despite it being masculinity is also a protector. And for some of us, that was once in our feminine energy, and we've been put into our masculine selves, is that we guard ourselves just a little bit different, because we can protect ourselves, but when there's other things involved, other people, places, etc. involved, it makes it just a little bit more difficult because we can't maneuver how we want to. And that's okay too. But here it's telling you to also remember who you are. And me looking at this moon card, I keep thinking of the Seven of Cups. Let me see. I'm not sure if I want to bring out a second deck, but so I think that's it for Virgo, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I kind of want to tap in on this Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And the Sun of Cups came out. And what did I say, y'all? I just said that with this moon card, it kind of stands out of the Seven of Cups as well. And we have 7 cups now. With the 6 of Cups in reverse and this Sun of Cups in the upright. But that also goes back to me saying you have to pour into your own cup before to even pour into someone else's cup, because you are already dry. How are you going to give to someone else or put into other places, people, places, or things, or bring light to your ideal or get your ideal moving forward if you don't have nothing to pour into it? So don't let your well run dry trying to keep someone else's filled. Because sometimes you just never know that they may not want to, help water your garden, knowing that you need the help and you're struggling to do so. So get yours filled. Then we have 5 of Cups. So that's 6, 7, that's 12. 12 is also 3, which is this is working out in your favor. And also, despite it working out in your favor, this is divine order. 12 reversed, or the 21, makes it the World card. And 12 is also the Hangman. So this situation, like your ideas, you have the ideas that you are wanting to go after, and this is just you putting it into movement with the World card that was present 21. So 12 and 21, like you have your idea, you have where you want to go with it, you have your targeted crowd, etc., etc. Kind of like a business plan, but somehow, for some reason, that you feel stuck with this 5 cups. Because as you see here, the hearts appears to be sad or whatnot, or lost, with the moon card here with it as well. But despite that you are feeling in this moment, the thing is to keep going despite how you feel, what you feel, why you feeling, and how you feel. Because just as long as you understand why you are feeling it, you can always keep yourself going and keep yourself moving to reach your ultimate goal. And then there's 2 5s out here, because we have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And even so, that equals 10. So I feel like that this is definitely a weight that's being lifted as you continue to make your progress. The more you keep going and reaching what it is that you are aiming for, like this weight is being lifted, and look at that, wow. We have the Nine of Cups. So that's 6 and 9, that's 15, 16. That's another 21. That's the word card. I'm sorry, y'all. But what did I tell you? That word code was out there. So y'all just keep aiming for the direction that you're going in, and just keep up your vibrations, keep up your peace. Um, Make sure that you're maintaining something or holding something back for yourself, so that you can continue to pour in yourself and keep yourself moving and going in the way that you should, in the direction that you should, or on the path or your journey the way that you should. And with that, you have 3 of Wands as well. So not only that, there's 3, 4, 5, 6 of Wands. So this is definitely some balance and harmony that's going on here, as well as, y'all, what I've been saying all day, that this is just you. You just need to keep going. Even though the Six of Swords is not out here, you guys, with the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords also speak of movements, or coming out of a situation into calmer waters. So you're definitely on the right path, and you're definitely going in the right directions. And even with the Three of Swords here, for me, 3 is divine order or divine intervention, to say the least. Or even so, with the God's knot, you're also protecting your energy. You're protecting your space. You're protecting your peace, your happiness, your finances, what it is that you're calling in. So continue to do so. It's nothing wrong with it. Because you see how some people to come in and try to take that for granted, or try to take that away from you. And also definitely remember to protect your headspace. Because you guys, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started this job that I was working at, my headspace was under attack. Like, I just felt so different from what I normally did. And then, like I said in my last message, that it just felt like everything, my whole headspace, like I was empty, like I was having an airhead moment. Because I was under attack. I knew that I was under attack. So I kept my prayers up, and I meditated, as well as, say my protection spells. And I kept up my affirmations as well. And also, protecting my peace. So you definitely have to protect your crown chakra. So most of the time, and I think during this time, I wasn't wearing, usually I keep a scarf or something over my head when I'm starting to feel like my headspace is being under attack. So even by keeping a hat or the headspace, yeah, I definitely love the color purple, but red is also one of my favorite colors. And I do have a green scarf around here somewhere. So I would just wear either one of those, and, set my intentions with it, just to keep my headspace protected. But all that week I have not been wearing my scarf, and it did get a hold of me for quite a while. I say at least about a week that I was under attack, up until I started my job. But I definitely came up out of that, after I realized what was going on, and said my prayers and stuff, and my affirmations and my protection, for my crown chakra. So, also, you definitely have to be, it's good to be mindful of the position that you are in, because not everybody has your best interest at heart. And even if they say they do, if your guts is telling you that, no, this person not right, or no, you shouldn't take this or accept that, listen. That's all I can say, is listen, because yourself is never wrong. Okay, so we are clarifying now Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus. And so the Hangman is out here. Okay, and followed by the Hermit. And then the Son of Wands. So what I'm getting here is that this definitely was some type of attack on you. For some of us, this could have been ourselves that was attacking ourselves through that negative thinking. And again, sometimes you do have to go in and change your ways of thinking to call in the abundance in your life that you wish to see, or the change that you wish to see. So my thing of it is to follow your heart, follow your mind, follow your intuition. That's what I give with the Hangman and the Hermit. And even with the Son of Wands, I do also get that it's telling you let the path take you to reach your higher self. And then you have the Empress, and what did I say? Let it take you to reach your higher self. Yeah, I would have. It would have been nice to see this card in some other light. But the Empress here for me is more than just this tree looking like it's just a flame. It is giving light and darkness. It is bringing forth life, nutrition, food, nourishment. There we go. That's the word I need. Nourishment. So it's nourishing. And here as you can see again, is represented by that 3, which is divine order, or that divine intervention, or it could be that elevation within yourself. Also, before I move on to the next 3 cards that just fell out, I also just want to say that where the other card is, that 6 of Cups. With that 6 of Cups as well, now that it's like that you are moving your cups into the upright. Because remember, I said that even though they're both, although it's in reverse, these also look like some type of roots. But even if you put it in upright, you still have roots, and your fruition is coming forward. So that also what I get here with this. Although it's bringing in that nourishment that you're needing, or that healing, or what it is that you seek with these. These could be father or mother wounds again, because we have the Father of Pentacles, the Daughter of Pentacles, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So those are a lot of Pentacles. Again, that's 10 Pentacles out here. Well, let me take that back. That's 13 Pentacles, even with the 3 of Pentacles up here as well. So, but I get to that in a minute. Just let me say this, is that even with these 10 of Pentacles, this is your ultimate abundance. This is your ultimate gift. Like, this is the ending to your beginning. Even with the 9 of Pentacles here present, like, this going to put you in a state where you're going to get all that you put out coming right back to you. And again, even so, the number 13 is the Death card. And from what I understand about that is that, again, like I said, what you putting out into the world, you will get back to you, and that you're putting an end to situations that's not serving your purpose, not serving your highest good, not serving the betterment of your life. That includes these people, places, and things that are not bringing you happiness or fulfillment. And that goes for with the Daughter of Pentacles present. And although this could be somebody's going through some father wounds that's blocking your way forward, I feel like for some of you that you have went on and healed those wounds so that you can step into your new upcoming blessings, or gift, or whatever. Like, something is opening up that's bringing in this new this new um, rebirth, or this new birth, or you know, you found clearing the air within your circle or with these group of people to bring birth to a new ideal, how to best handle situations. This could be your upcoming pregnancies, because now that you have healed and closed out those father wounds, or it could be those mother wounds, even with the mother of wands present. Okay, so we have Eight of Wands in reverse and Father of Cups in reverse. What I heard was that somebody don't want this. Somebody don't want this. Yeah, however that resonates with you, take it how it comes, or whatever resonates, take it, leave what doesn't. But I really just heard that somebody don't want this, and for whoever that is, baby, heal those wounds so you can reach your next level. Like, it's not nothing important to hold on to. And I think my deck is in reverse. The reason why these cards came out in reverse, no? Oh no, some of my cards are in reverse. I hate when that happens, but it is what it is. So now we also have these Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I don't want this in reverse. So I'm gonna put this in reverse. Because I feel like that whoever is thinking that they don't want this, by the Eight of Cups being in reverse, I feel like that is a complete lie. And sooner or later you will come to understand the reason why that this needs to happen, and the reason why you should allow it to happen, but so that you can start reversing the damage that was done. And even with the Eight of Cups and the Father of Cups, that's 9 cups. So yeah. And we have the Nine of Cups up here in the upright. Like, don't let this overshadow you, like, and to bring you back into darkness. Because, like I said, for whoever that feel like that they don't want this, you're sure definitely going to, like, what happened? Let the mark hit its target. That's what I get with this. Eight of Wands in reverse. And up there with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, and I don't know why, but for me, this also, I'm going to show y'all. Like, for me, this also represents a wands, although it's in color and it fully cracking the card. But I also feel like that speaks volumes, because because there could be some of you that feel like you're just like the rest of the sticks, or the rest of the people that's in the crowd, or whatever this case or scenario may be. But you're totally opposite, you're totally different, and you have the power, you have the strength, you have the glory to fix and mend whatever it is that you feel is broken. And also, even with the Eight of Pentacles, I just feel like that you have the power to make whatever sticks. So you have the power to heal whatever needs to be healed out here. And then you have the Father of Swords, and then the Magician. So the question is here that I'm getting, like, is the question is to be or not to be. So however that may fit in your scenario, that is the question. To be or not to be, that is the question. So either you can let things be and continue to go as is. If you are content with where you are now, and we saw that here. Let me see where that was. The Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. I think that was the Nine of Cups. Yeah. With the Nine of Cups. So you might feel smug and you know, you're happy or content with the position that you are in now, but instead of actually bringing in this fulfillment, as you can see, the infinity sign lays within the jaguar, cheetah, whatever kind of animal this is, chest. Like, you have the power, you have the strength, you have an infinite source of power to change the dynamics of the situation or of your life so that you can reach your fullest potential. Let's see what we have here. And then we have the Two of Swords. So it's either now or later that you're gonna choose to do so. And if you do choose to do so, or y'all have chosen to do so, let me know how that is working out for you guys. Because this journey is yours to behold. Like, this path that you are on now is definitely yours, and you are definitely calling in this energy to bring way to new lights, new heights, new elevations, new leveling. So this whole reading is about rebirth, birth to new ideas, careers, jobs, homes, money coming in, etc., etc. So you feel like this reading has resonated with you, like and leave a comment. And if you like what I have said thus far, please like and subscribe. And if you choose to, please leave a comment as well. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, and you have a wonderfully blessed day.